Prepare for a bumper edition. 49, yes, 49 gold medals up for grabs on day 3 of the Paris 2024 Paralympic Games. Spectators flocked to the Stade de France for another day of fascinating action in para-athletics. There was drama right from the off.
Oh, and we've had a fall in the background, and they're going to stop the race.
But that didn't distract Swiss superstar Catherine de Brunner one bit in the women's 5,000 metres T54 class. The home crowd celebrated wildly as Antoine Praude secured the host nation's first medal in para-athletics, bronze in the men's 1,500 metres T46. Dutch delight as Fleur Jong extended her own Paralympic record 3 times in 6 jumps. And Joël de Jong made it double Dutch delirium, triumphing in the men's T63 long jump. Switzerland's Marcel Hug was going for gold in the T54 5,000 metres, but the silver bullet had to settle for, well, silver. A day of medals won and records smashed.
It was another fine day on the cycling track at the Saint-Quentin-en-Yvelines Velodrome for Australia and People's Republic of China. Amanda Reid, as in Tokyo, powered her way to gold in the women's C1 to 3 time trial. She was oh so close to beating her own world record, just missing out by a whisker. Chinese athlete Li Zhangyu is feeling right at home in Paris. He clinched gold in the 3,000 metres individual pursuit ahead of teammate Liang Weikong on Friday and bagged a second, again beating his compatriot in the 1,000 metres individual pursuit. Bronze went to French favourite Alexander Lyoté, who topped the podium in Friday's C2 3,000 metre individual pursuit. Great Britain's Archie Atkinson was leading the way with just a lap to go in the C4 individual time trial.
Atkinson has gone down.
Josef Metelka of Slovakia was the beneficiary of Atkinson's misfortune, the 2016 Paralympic champion securing his nation's first gold medal at these games. As for hosts, France had their moment of glory, the slimmest of winning margins, but Dorian Foulon came on top in the C5 4,000 metre individual pursuit. Ukrainian Yehor Dementyev was awarded silver.
Aim true and stay focused. The first medals were awarded in para-archery, starting with women's W1. Pre-tournament favourite Chen Minyi of People's Republic of China edged it in a thrilling final showdown against Czech Republic's Sarka Pultar-Musilova, the 3rd gold of Chen's career. Always ahead through the match, the Chinese athlete sealed her win with a perfect 10 on the last arrow.
Chen Minyi! Back-to-back gold medals at the Paralympic Games for China's Chen Minyi.
But the Czechs came out on top in the bronze medal match, as Teresa Brantlova defeated Republic of Korea's Kim Ok-yum. Later, in the women's individual compound final, the talented Turk Oznur Girdi faced Fatima Hemati of Islamic Republic of Iran. The Iranian lost ground with a costly 8 in her 3rd shot of the second series.
Oh, arrow there is significant.
Her opponent was near flawless. Kure, a silver medalist from the mixed team compound open competition in Tokyo, had now secured the biggest prize. In the bronze shootout, Great Britain teammates Jodie Grinham and Tokyo 2020 champion Phoebe Patterson-Pine were neck and neck until the very last shot. Grinham won by a point.
It's another day of triumph for China, claiming 3 out of 5 gold medals in the table tennis as the men's, women's and mixed doubles competitions heat up. In the mixed doubles, China dominated with an all-Chinese final. The pair, Chao and Mao, defeated their compatriots Peng and Chung 3-0. The first gold of the day went to Tao and Feng in the men's double Class 8 as they decisively beat the German pair Baal and Schmidberger 3-0. For Feng Pafeng, ranked number 1 in Class 3, it was his 8th Paralympic gold in 5 appearances, while Ningning Chao secured his 6th medal, including 4 golds. In the MD4 final, Slovakian duo Lovas and Riapos won the men's doubles, with 55-year-old Jan Riapos becoming one of the Paralympic Games' oldest gold medalists. Over in the women's doubles, China added another gold with Gu and Pan in the WD10, and the day concluded with Li and Yang, the number 1 world-ranked players in singles classes 9 and 10, claiming gold in WD20 by defeating Taipei's Lin and Tia. Both athletes, originally from China and now representing Australia, continued their impressive careers. Qian Yang extended her collection of Paralympic and World Championship medals, while Lina Li competed in Class 9, furthered her legacy as the first table tennis player to win gold for Australia at a Paralympic Games.
Another golden day for Great Britain in the para-swimming at Paris La Défense Arena. First up, Stephen Clegg broke the world record in the men's S12 100 metres final. It was the first of 3 golds for the British team on Saturday, putting them top of the para-swimming medals table by day's end. Minutes later, William Ellard had repeated the feat for the Brits, setting a new world record in the men's S14 200 metres freestyle and topping the podium. Alice Tai made it 3 with her win in the S8 100 metres backstroke. 7 golds and counting now for Great Britain in the pool. Crowd favourite Alex Portal picked up another medal for France. He secured silver in the men's S13 400 metres freestyle. But once again, it was Ihar Boki who dashed the hopes of the home fans, claiming his 19th Paralympic gold. The Frenchman did, though, get to enjoy sharing podium glory with his brother Kilian. Priceless memories for the Portal family.
6 of the 8 nations competing on the second day of shooting parasport secured medals. Multinational success at the Chateauroux range. Dong Chao of the People's Republic of China was on a run of 3 successive gold medals in the men's 10-metre air rifle standing. No number 4, though. He finished 5th behind Ukraine's Andrei Doroshenko. Republic of Korea's Park Jin-ho, the current world record holder, finished with a score of 249.4, only 0.9 points behind his career best. It was a new Paralympic record, and Park bettered his Tokyo bronze with his first ever gold. On the podium, Park was joined by silver medalist Yurkin Gabasov of Kazakhstan, while Denmark's Martin Jørgensen won the bronze. In the women's 10-metre air pistol, Islamic Republic of Iran's Sarah Javanmadi shot her way to a 3rd consecutive title. Current world champion Aysel Ozgan of Turkey was hot on her heels, but the Iranian held on to her lead to clinch the highest prize. And a fitting finale for Javanmadi, who announced that she's retiring from shooting parasport competitions. India's Rabina Francis secured bronze, hitting the target of Paralympic success that had eluded her for 10 years. It was her nation's 4th overall medal in this discipline.
A buoyant crowd came to the Grand Palais for the final day of para-taekwondo competition. The men's under 80 kilo category 2023 world champion Azadbek Tojtemirov took home a gold medal for Uzbekistan with victory over Luis Najera of Mexico. In the women's over 65 kilo final, Great Britain's Amy Truesdale faced a nervous wait as the officials considered if there was an intentional kick to the head and so unsportsmanlike behaviour. Their verdict? A yellow card. And with her opponent unable to continue because of injury, Truesdale was declared champion, the delighted fighter adding a gold to her bronze from Tokyo. Following victory over Hamid Haghshenas in the semi-final of the men's over 80 kilo category, Great Britain's Matt Bush had the chance to secure back-to-back golds for his nation. The Welshman took on Aliaskar Ramazanov, a neutral Paralympic athlete. It was a low-scoring contest, which Bush won by 5 points to 0. More joyous celebrations. It was a superb day for British para-taekwondo. Flying Fleur Young leapt to golden glory in the women's long jump T64. And Great Britain were triply great in the pool on an action-packed day in Paris. Join us next time.